morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Today is Monday again, and we're here in Forza Horizon 6. We're going to have another live stream in Forza, having fun here with this game and trying to reach 100% completion, which is a pretty, long task. We've got 7 out of 7 wristbands already and 7 out of 7 of the gold stamp access on the Master Explorer, but there's still a lot of progress to do. We're about halfway through on both of them, and when we look at it, it's not that bad if we go in detail. So we got all the top ones here are completed. The bonus boards is completed, but we're still very far here from these road rivals, dirt rivals, cross-country rivals, and Horizon Play. And we have the speed traps that are done. We have the speed zones that are done, the danger signs, drift zones, and trailblazers. But we're missing here. We're on the stunt party, pretty far back. On the skills, we're good. Link skills, we're still, halfway through, a little over half. Horizon Primal Festival playlist, we're nearly 100% completion. I don't understand how we're not at 100%. Okay, the Horizon Stunt Party. Got to do that one. Didn't do a lot of Horizon Stunt Parties yet. And we got the Horizon Legend at 6,000. So we do have some of the main things that we got to have from here. So the car, we got the Forza Edition BMW. And now we're just missing the green crown out of this. And from the Explorer, the Master Explorer, we got yesterday the legendary AE86. And from now on, we're just, completion is what we have ahead of us. We're also doing pretty well here. We're Discovery 2, whose rivals, friends, photography are still far behind. Cart collection is still halfway through. And garages and houses are pretty far back because I haven't done anything in that yet. So welcome to another live stream. We're going to have another day here trying to finish this game at 100%. I think we got to do some rival stuff. But before, I want to take the chance to fly with this beautiful Toyota AE86 we got yesterday. So this car here is the fastest car in Horizon, given the right upgrades. I didn't do the upgrades correct myself. I got to check it out how you do that. But I got a tune, and we were doing a jump. We're still going to try that. Ahmed, hello, happy Monday. Long time no see. Hello, Wissy Smurf. Hello to Turkey. Hello, Isabella. How are you doing? Welcome back. Glad to see you coming back. Nathan, why don't you use the triple monitor screen instead of a TV? I use triple TV, man. That's, what I do. I have triple TVs, and the reason why I don't use the triple monitor, well, let me change the camera here. Put this one in the center so it's a little easier for me to explain. There's absolutely no monitor that will reach the 54 inches of my dashboard. The TV is the only option, and I'm not missing on anything. This TV here is 4K, 120 hertz. It's perfectly capable of keeping up with the 120-ish, 115 frames that we're getting right now in this game. So I'd say that's pretty good, and I don't miss a monitor. Now, you would say, oh, but there's like 50 inches, ultra, super wide monitors. Yeah, but they're still they're going to be super, short, and they're still not going to be 55 inches. Even if they're 55 inches, usually the inches are counted from one corner to the other, and that distance doesn't relate to this distance. So when it comes down, it'll be short about here. So if I put the other monitor coming from here, I'm going to, get on my passenger's head. So nope, we're not going to do that. Thank you, Mr. Edits. Are you Edits? Hey Fly, also, I don't think Horizon supports triples, right? It does support Mr. Media, but with mods, and I don't want to do the mods. The mod thing is something I'm trying to avoid. Reason is simple. If I do modding here, I have to go on the configuration files. I've seen people doing it, and there's another problem. As you can see here, if I put the camera over to the right here, what happens is it will stretch everything. I'm going to use my right hand here. It'll stretch everything that comes out this way, because Forza Horizon doesn't give us an adjustment of angle. So when you just stretch it, it'll think, and I'm going to go back here now to the bottom camera. So when it stretches, it just thinks we have just one big flat panel. so it looks stretched out to the sides. Not ideal, if you ask me, but it is what it is. So we are playing a simple one monitor, but that's okay. I play Assetto Corsa, Evo, Rally, American Truck, Euro Truck. Every other game, you'll see triples. This is the only game I play single, and I'm fine with that. All right, with that said, we just have to do one more thing here because I have to reset my force feedback every time I start the game. The profile of my steering wheel is incorrect. So now it's correct. Meaning all the buttons are pretty much working. So we got the AE86, this tune here, it's pretty decent, but we're still gonna go and try to jump one more time. I think the snow is not helping us. I'm just gonna try to see how fast I can get it. The band. Just chill, buddy. Chill, man. Don't be one of those people from this generation that has, have everything their way pretty quickly. I'm explaining things, man, and I do talk to my viewers. That's what I do. If that's not okay with you, then I'm sorry. I'm not for you, man. Let me get my camera corrected here in the bottom. It's not in the right place. There we go. Hello, people of the world. Gabriel Rosário, puta que pariu, velho. O Brasil perdeu, mas tinha algo por trás. Cara, nem sei. Juro pra você, não vi. Tava assistindo o filme Independence Day com a minha família e nem vi o jogo, cara. Eu não sou muito de futebol. Let's go inside the car here. I want to see you at 300 miles an hour. Yes, I want to see that myself. So we might want to go to a highway or something. I don't know if I can get to like 300 miles an hour without the highway. I think I gotta do my pedal shifter here. You see, the reason why I have to do pedal shifter sometimes instead of the H pattern here is the simple fact that some cars have 7 or more gears, and this one is one of those. Oh, I know the highway's dropped here. Let's go to the highway. Let's see if I can get a little fast. Woo. Ow, 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 ow. Hello, Isabella. How are you doing, Isabella? Go, let's see. Okay, 200. Ooh, yeah. Corner. This car does not make corners, so there is that. But it does go fast. I was almost at 200. Let's see. Yeah, no, it does not corner, especially in the snow here. Cold tires. Doesn't help. Go back. We're gonna try a drag tune, maybe. Go slow here. A Gemera tune that hits 293 miles an hour. That's a pretty good. I don't know if I have the Gemera. I have to check. I know a few friends that do, but I don't. Go. Ooh, 294. Yeah, but we lose a little bit of. We need a major straight. Let's see if the airport. I don't think the airport will do it, but we'll try the airport out here and see if we'll do the jump here on this airport strip. Let's quick travel here. Is that a real Cadillac wheel, Connor? Hey, Harvey. Yes, sir. It's a real Cadillac CT5 steering wheel, as are some of my other steering wheels. This is a real Volvo S60R steering wheel, the same as the interior of this car. Fully functional as well. This is a BMW steering wheel, an F30 BMW, fully functional. Paddle shifts work. All of them have a quick release, super easy and quick to change. We have a Moza Lamborghini here, and a Audi also. The Audi is not here right now, but the Lamborghini is an original Moza steering wheel, not a real Lambo. Let's try to go for this jump here. Am I Swedish? I am not. I am Brazilian born, and I live in America right now, and we're gonna try to go here for a top speed run and jump off a cliff. Well, that's not something you do every day. Let's go. Trying to baby the throttle a little bit in the beginning. Okay. 300, yes. Pretty fast. And we fly like an eagle. 2,463 feet. That's not too shabby. So we get, how are we doing in terms of our leaderboard here? Stacking it on my leaderboard. But I'm behind my good friend Team Meliodas here. How did you get that? Team Meliodas, I gotta ask him. How did he get 4,000 feet on his jump? Like double what I've got here. So those, mine's are rookie numbers. Hello, Mr. Upshift. How you doing, buddy? How are you doing today? This car will not do good drifts, man. It's not meant for drifting. We do drift sometimes with other cars, but this is not a drifting car. It will just do this. I tried drifting yesterday with this car. Pretty hard. I know it's a lack of skill, but it's just something I can do with other cars. I have my Volvo for drifting. And let's do the other jump now. The one I was trying to do yesterday was this jump here into Tokyo. So there's a specific place right about here that we can jump. But it's pretty hard to get it straight because there's a little bit of patch with snow, so I'm kind of going all over the road. Hello, Shell Dreamlines. How are you doing? Your simulator looks nicer than my Rio Cadillac. Tim Berry, thank you, man. It's tuned for controller right now, but I've recently got a wheel, so I'm making some adjustments to it. Yes. Nice. Good. Good for you, Mr. Boone. All right, let's get this jump done. I always forget which way I have to go. I think it's... what? No, that way. I think back here. So where's the warehouse? Always lost here. There's a place... yeah. Off to the right then. There's the warehouse. Oh, sorry, buddy. Excuse me. Yeah, by the B. But I think we're going to start accelerating right here. We have to stay off to the right of that drift zone. And we'll start going in. One. Go. Slowly. Babying the throttle. Yeah, it's so hard. It just wants to turn. This car is really hard to control. As you can see, the snow makes it worse. On the straight, on the runway, it was pretty easy to get to the top speed, but let's try again. Go. Okay, 270, I think I was when the jump started. Pretty good. I think that's going to be our record so far. Oh, we hit the wall. We hit an invisible wall. Really? All right. Good morning to Nashville Legend. Volvo with a Cadillac steering wheel. Yes, this is a Volvo with several steering wheels, 14 to be exact. Can we rewind still? What skills did you have prior to your build that helped you the most? Carry forward. Stubbornness. Stubbornness was my most important skill that I had before building this. You see, everything is available online nowadays. I have a tutorial you can follow right now. Coding, you can do with ChatGPT. Building, well, some woodwork skills are necessary, but they're not mandatory because you're pretty much just cutting 2x4s and, easy to cut pieces of wood. Thank you, Shot, for the rose. I didn't see that. Let's try to go once again without going to that invisible wall. Great. Will you hop on with Fly? I think he's asking to Mr. Upshift. Miata that does drag race at 11.3. It's pretty good. How are you attaching the quick releases to the steering wheels? I want to attach an 80s Honda wheel. Check out my tutorial, Mr. Gwinty. I have a tutorial. Are you using a Fanatec? No, I have a Moza. I used to have a Fanatec. Don't like it. I prefer Moza. Moza R12 here. All right, let's go. Let's just jump. And I'll answer some questions in a second. 1, 2, and go. All right, flying again. I think we're flying a weird way now. That doesn't help with the aerodynamics of the flight. Okay. Well, we landed. We're still doing better than our friends. Still first place here. But that's just because Mr. Team Meliodas never give it a go. Never gave it a go. We're 85,000 in the world. Pretty good if I may say so. All right, let's do the progress stuff. Oh, one more thing. I think somebody yesterday told me like several times, get a tune for a drag racing car. That's what we're gonna try to do. Let's load something that's for drag racing. Maybe it's easier to control. We saw that this is pretty quick. Drag. I did top speed to drag. Okay, this is 321, 22, 3 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars. They're all 320-ish. Get this one. The first one has more stars. And let's jump again off of that. Hey, thank you, Crowbat. Thank you for the high five. And thank you, Mr. McGuinty, for the for the super chat, buddy. Thank you, man. Yeah, you'll find everything you need to know on my tutorials. If you don't find for any reason, or if you want to ask a few questions, by all means, man, join my Discord. The link is in the description. In there, we have a bunch of crazy people building cars out of, simulators out of cars. So you're more than welcome to join us and ask questions. Lower PSI, that could help, but that will lower the top speed upshift. All right, let's go here. Try to jump again. This is a drag tune now. Let's see. We can do some drag racing afterwards. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, and go. Okay, I see it will be babying again. But on the asphalt, it's a lot easier to hold it. Okay, 310. Yeah, that was faster. I think that was definitely faster. I think it's gonna fail. Yeah, barely the same amount. I don't know how Team Melioda's at 4,000 feet here. That's not bad. I think we can try one more time there. This seemed a little more stable. Let's put ourselves right here again. Oh, thank you, man. Let me see. Hey, Japan, how are you doing, man? I think to the right a little you can get through or something like that. Yeah, I've seen people just go through, like, the walls. Or, I gotta find a warehouse again. Yeah, it always puts you in a weird place. I think the warehouse we always go through is right there. Cheating gets you faster. Yeah, no, I'm not cheating. That's one thing I'm not a big fan of. I mean, I understand. You want to cheat, fine. I just think it takes away all the credit. Go. From here. Let's go. 1 second. Oh, man, I got this. No. Go from here, then, I guess. There's that little ledge. Didn't see the top speed. I wasn't looking at the speedometer. Yeah, but that was not the farthest one. And it failed because we landed on that little thing. You're clipping that? Which part? The little failed part? You're mean. Oh, man. Let's try again. It's very tiny differences will make your jump be completely different. Let's see. From here. 270-ish miles an hour. Ultimate top speed. Oh, man. Hit the breathe. Completely not ideal. Guys, don't forget to check out my tutorials. I have a bunch of tutorials. Georgia fan, thank you for the flowers, man. Thank you for all those flowers. Oh, I think I went too far. Let's go from here. And that's a good flight. Let's see if I can land not in the planter, like right dead in the planter. How do people go past the is that a stadium or I don't know, subway station? I don't know. 280 when I hit the ramp, drops down to like 260. Okay. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. Let me see again. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I need more speed. Yeah, 270-ish. I saw it right now. I was looking there. I don't know why I'm braking. Ooh! Failed again. Yeah, we're not going to do a mate way better than this. Let's go to the collection journal and let's finish some stuff. So we did pretty good progress here. The garages is the only thing I haven't done yet. Then we have there's one thing we have to do, which is the rivals and the stunt parties. Do we have any stunt party happening right now? Because I haven't done many stunt parties. Let's toggle the stunt party. Then I don't see any stunt party. Usually you get a notification when there is a stunt party happening. Yeah, no stunt parties. Okay, let's do some drifting on my way to a race. That maybe is good for our progress here. Horizon promos. I have a bunch of picture stuff to do. I don't like the pictures. Road rivals. What does that mean? Set a clean lap times to get Horizon Festival and unlock rewards. But I did a lot of these. Like Shirakawa Circuit. The process of opening up the rivals is pretty annoying. Like, so if you want to do the road rivals, you got to see like, okay, I need to do the Shirakawa. Go back, go back, go back. And then you go right, online. Then you go to Rivals. Go Horizon Rivals. Go to the Road Racing. And then you search for Shirakawa. Shirakawa. Okay, we got that. Then you select it. Select the car. I think I'm going to do my... There's one car that I like a lot for these. This is the Porsche. And we're going to do the Porsche and see if we can set up a clean lap time. Yeah, it drops a lot when you get to the ramp, right? Upshift. Thank you, Corey. Trees are the #1 enemy you will face in Forza, especially the blossom trees, man. Especially the blossom trees. When you're driving downtown in that Central Park thing, they have a ton of those, and they're pretty annoying. So here we're not looking for like winning the speeds. We're looking into clean laps. But of course, if we can go faster, you can't barely touch the wall. Otherwise, you get a short lap. I think we'll continue and get to the next lap. You can't touch the wall. It has to be clean laps. Very clean. And if you do clean laps and the other person didn't, you win the challenge already. So that's what we're going to aim for. Yeah, 4,000 feet. I don't know how he did that. And also, like, if you want to go super fast and slow down like a crazy maniac, don't worry about your engine. It doesn't brake here. All right, let's go for a clean lap now. Just use your engine brake like crazy. We're closer now. But we don't need to be faster. His fast lap was with the penalty of the wall. So all we have to do is to be faster. Not faster. slower but not crash or touch the wall, that is. Start here. Alright, so not faster, but clean. So our best lap is... What? It was clean. Still has a little thing there. That's strange. Did I touch the wall in any moment? Alright, here we go again. I don't think I did. It's a clean lap. That's what they want. Oh, don't touch the wall. The lap is not flagged yet. Well, the lap's not flagged at all. Yeah, now it beat. I don't understand what happened to the last lap that I did not beat him. That's strange. I wish some could give me Forza Horizon 6 TK detergents. Sorry, man, I can't do that. But you can always sign up for the Xbox monthly thing. I forgot the name of that thing. Yo, man, it's been a while. Steve, how you doing, man? Why do you play an arcade game, though it's an amazing rig? Because I want to play whatever I want to play, man. I play all kinds of games. Am I stuck to just one game because I have an amazing rig? Doesn't make any sense. D0341 doesn't make any sense, man. So you see, I can play anything I want. I play anything I want. Today I want to play an arcade game. Tomorrow I want to play Assetto Corsa. I want to drive trucks. So we got the rivals here for Shirakawa, so that's what we got to do in order to get the points. What do we get if we do all that? We got the Epic Kick Cup and then the Cayman. Yeah, it's still like, but we got to finish them. So let's do the next track, which is the Shimanoyama Circuit. We got to post a faster lap than my rivals, but a clean lap, that is. Shimanoyama. I wish they put like the times or something to let you know where you had a clean lap already. That would be very helpful if they had that. Have you played BeamNG? Yes, PK. I play BeamNG all the time on my rig. I live stream quite frequently. BeamNG Drive, Assetto Corsas, all of them. Automobilista, Dirt Rally, trucks, and everything in between. How much the car setup cost, please? $700. You can find a tutorial on my channel. $300 in car parts if you go to the right junkyard, meaning any junkyard you can pull the parts yourself is the right junkyard because you'll spend less money on them. How's it going? Pretty good, man. How about you? Do you also have different shifter mod for ETS2 or just shift groups on the wheel? So Lego, I don't do either. I set the truck transmission to a 6-speed and it matches my 6-speed transmission down here. That's what I do. It's simpler. I don't do range, I don't have mods, I just set it. Oh, ooh, can't touch the wall. Can't touch this. Very tight corners. I just have to finish a lap with, oh, now I have to be faster than him actually. Let's see if I'm not faster. Because I'm not going to be at this rate. Try one more. Ah, touched it. Can't touch the wall. Can't touch this. No wall touching. A very short and technical circuit. I have, I think, the highest downforce that I can have, but it's still not enough. Oh, this wall. I was doing better now. Let's go one more lap. Okay. We were faster. Oh, by 2 seconds. Not too shabby. 2 seconds faster. Nice. That's not bad. So it has to be a clean lap, I think, overall. But we'll try just a clean lap without winning the rivals and see if that'll count towards progress, because I think it will. AX, how you doing? I host convoy cruises on Forza. Would you ever be introduced in joining one? Sure. Can do that one day. Let's go to another one. All right, we got, now we probably have both of them. Yeah, we have more progress here in the road rivals. So we got the Shimano Yama. Now we have to go for a Hobuku. Donnie, we do have, they're in order. So Hobuku, and then I can skip one. Online, rivals, road, Manoyama, Hobuku, and then Sonny. Yes, they're in order. At least that. Doesn't make it any easier, but to remember. Have you tried a Colin McRae rally in your sim rig? I did, Steve, but it didn't work quite well. I think I couldn't fix the camera. I don't remember what was it. So Dirt Rally, I found a way to mod the ini file so I can have the camera looking perfect inside the car, which is the way I like to drive. But I don't recall. It's been a while, man. To be honest, it's been a while since I tried Colin McRae rally. All right, that would be a clean lap out of the gate. And faster by 3 seconds. That's not bad. So we're doing the rivals real quick here. They do go quite fast, so we'll see progress in the game. We're trying to reach 100% completion, and we're pretty much done with all the other stuff. That's the good news, at least with this part. We've done the worst one, in my opinion, so far, if you're looking into getting 100% progress in Forza Horizon. Oh man, is the delivery. I don't know if you guys like the delivery. I did not like the delivery thing. Well, thank you, Mr. Tomb. I do have tutorials on my channel if you're interested in checking it out. And now we have to skip Sunny. So road rivals are at 300. And here you go, Sunny we skip, and then we go to Daikoku. Right, let's go to online rivals. And it says post a clean lap. But I think if you do the effort of a clean lap, it'll count. So Daikoku is the next one. You see what I said about having, it's so cumbersome to get to the rivals. I wish it was just a little quicker. Like if you're doing rivals, just go back to that rival screen and say, okay, you want to do a next one, and then just go. how were you able to make your sim work? I have a tutorial on my channel, but there's a bunch of Arduinos here. Essentially, Arduinos and ESP32s like this little guy in here. I know it's hard to see, but there's an ESP32 in here. That is what makes the buttons and the lights work here. And here is a bunch of Arduinos. Everything works on my simulator. Even the wiper stock, the turn signal, the hazard lights, these lights, not just the lights, but they are actual joystick buttons. So you can set them up to anything. I have tutorials on my channel. They're basically just a bunch of microcontrollers. That was a bad start. Okay, I can go flat out there. That's good. Let's see here. Yeah, flat out here. I don't have to slow down that much. I do have to go like crazy downshifting there. Well, he has a clean lap, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish a clean lap. Ooh. I was so close of not clean lap. And we're not going to win. Okay. We did not beat the time. I just want to check. So, okay. Let's quit event. We posted a clean lap. Yes, I want to finish. Thank you, Heavenly. What's your FOV setting, Volard Studio? I didn't change the FOVs here. Dude, Forza Horizon, not a game to worry about, like, realism. Being inside the cockpit and with perfect view. I can't move the camera around. I can't save it. The FOV I usually use, it's calculated for each game, so I don't have one bullet, you know, silver bullet that works for every simulator. I didn't change the FOV here. You see, even inside here, it would be perfect if I could move the camera around. Even this car is right-hand drive. I could easily, I usually tilt it down, move it to the sides, and lower the camera in any game, and that works perfectly. But not here. Let's check if I got progress. Yes, I got progress. So I don't have to worry about beating my friends. I can just worry about posting a clean lap time. Of course, if I can beat them, better. Electric Town Circuit, that's the next one. So I'm not concerned with the FOV, you know, first person. A lot of people get super, like, tense. Oh my God, you have a simulator and you're not using first person. Chill, man. It's an arcade game. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. All right, let's go and do a lap here. These are pretty quick, at least. But I wish this game would allow me to fix the camera. I admit, I would love if that was possible. Even my I have a 3 monitor setup, as you can see here. I have 3 TVs. They all work in any game. But obviously, Forza Horizon being this cheap indie, like low budget game, they didn't have the money to make it work on a triple out of the gate. You know, support, that's hard. Poor fellas at this tiny development studio. Like steering wheel, why would they get steering wheel support? They're indie. So clean lap, that's our purpose. That's our objective, not necessarily fast laps. Of course, if we can get both. And I do use the engine brake quite aggressively. This is an arcade game. The engine is not going to brake, so don't worry. It helps you slow down. So if you're looking for a way to get improve your lap times or races, use the engine brake, fellas. Engine brake. Just go aggressive. Go from 5th to 1st like this. It'll help you stop. Trust me. I'm not a pro. I have triples. That's why I have triples, because I need triples. All right, that's gonna be a clean lap and a fast lap. That's... Oh, because none of my friends did this, so I'm like competing with anybody. All right, let's see. Robert, here you go. Let me show you. So this is triple screen. That's a screen. That's a screen. Forza Horizon doesn't have native support, so it sucks, but it is what it is. Would be cool if someone would mod it and add engine damage, fuel, and camera. So, fuel, there is a mod already for that, Mr. Media. The camera controls. I think there's a mod, not for camera controls, but to change, to get the triple working. But here's the deal. The developers are very lazy in doing things that are normal, but they are not lazy in banning people from playing the game. So if they detect you been modding the game, it's not rare that people that changed minor things will get a ban, like for life. We did this, we did the Electric Town, now we're gonna do the Legend Island. So that's why I am hesitant into modding. I know a lot of people say, oh, but I mod for like years and nothing happened. Yeah, but if it does, I live stream this thing. What am I gonna do? I can't live stream Forza Horizon anymore? That's not an option. I don't want to do that. So I just accept the fact that a single monitor is fine for this game. It's okay. Emir, hello. All right. So we got Legend Island Circuit. We got our Porsche. All we have to do is post a clean lap time. Yeah, I think I can go flat out with this car. It has a lot of downforce. I like this circuit. I like this track. Go for 2 laps here. I like this track. That's a fast F40, my friend. Whoever did this lap with the F40. That Ferrari is just beautiful. I really enjoy the F40. The sounds, everything. Everything about the F40 is super awesome. I want to hit the wall. I want to cancel the time. It wasn't a bad lap, but not as fast as my good friend. Is it my good friend or is it just somebody? Let's go. All right, let me see comments. I'm sorry, guys. When I'm racing, I sometimes skip the comments. Let me see. What car is that? That was a Porsche. This is a Volvo. This is a Cadillac steering wheel. The way this company bans people is crazy. They really should be returning folks money when they ban them. I agree to him, but I mean, there's reasons where I think it's, you know, okay to ban people, or at least maybe not ban. I don't think it's a ban. A ban is a fair thing to do. What would be fair is like remove all their progress. You know, if you're cheating and getting like advantages, like jumping like 20,000 feet, on a jump, that should be just erased and then reset it. Not like, oh, now you're banned for 9,999 years. Like, what the heck? Is the ban tied to the hardware or the network IP? I don't know, but they're pretty good at detecting. I think it's network IP. Yeah, and I've seen people modding this game for realism, for visuals, for triple screen, for cameras, for fuel, all sorts of cool things. But at the end of the day, if you're risking being banned for life, I don't know if it's worth. Irakawa is the next one. I don't think it's worth, to be honest. Then I'm gonna play a mod-friendly game like Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa doesn't care if you mod; they actually support you. The new one, it's alleged that it will be supported. So we did the Legend Irakawa. The original Assetto Corsa is a hallmark of modding. Like, the game was published in 2013, and it's still as current as any modern 2025 game. You know? So I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting, but AFK Rowan, I'm new to force feedback. Does it get easier to control once I'm used to it? Yes, it does. And once you get used to it, you'll see that it's almost impossible to drive without the force feedback. Hey, Combe Taylor, how's it going? Hey, Upshift. We're up to doing the rivals. Just posting clean lap times, not necessarily trying to beat anybody. We're just trying to post clean lap times here. But if we do beat people, that's perfect. This track reminds me of Laguna Seca, the road. No, not Laguna Seca, the Long Beach, I think it was. I forgot, one of the IndyCar racing road circuits. Yeah, we're beating rivals that are not even my rivals. They're just random people from the web. What car do I have in the game? I said it's a 991 GT3 RS WTAC, the Porsche. With force feedback, yeah, definitely better than no force feedback. Not only better, it's just, once you get used to, I think it's pretty much impossible to, you just turn and the wheel just goes. And nothing's telling you, like, there's no resistance, there's no, like, I'm losing grip. Just weird. But I understand that's a limitation for some people. Some people are playing with their keyboards, and I really admire that. The passion. Legend Irakawa, now Fest. Can you try Forza Horizon 5? What do you mean try, man? I played Forza Horizon 5 when Forza Horizon 5 was new. We're now playing Forza Horizon 6, and we're working to get 100% completion. What car do I have? Emir, that's the last time I'm going to answer you, man. Otherwise, I'm going to think you're trolling. This is a Porsche GT3 RS WTAC. But from now on, if you keep spamming that, I will mute you, and I will consider you spamming. Because I answered you like 5 times already. And I like to answer people, but I don't like to keep repeating myself to the same person. I repeat myself to different people. I don't mind. I think it's just a random person on the internet here that I'm racing against now. Usually when I'm like going way faster, they start like back in the ranks. It's a longer lap. I try, Mr. Media. I try, man. I understand that some folks don't speak English, so I speak more than once. I speak with, you know, slower. I said it slower already. I said in English, but I can't say in every language. I don't know. I just know Portuguese. But the name of a car is pretty standard. Porsche, Porsche. I don't know how Germans say Porsche. very long track, but that's okay. I don't mind a long track. Just can't hit the walls, because that would be sad, having to go back and do all of that. What Moza wheelbase do I use? I'm using the Moza R12, man. The R12 has a very good balance between price and force feedback. Even on heavier steering wheels like this Cadillac or the original Moza TS Pro, which is heavier than this one. Or big steering wheels like the TSW. What cars do I have in Forza Horizon 6? I have several. 220 something cars. I don't know. Hey, McKay 700. Oh, that was this car, man. This car's pretty good. Move the AC vents at the camera. It's hot in here. Hello, Jake. Autocorrect. I know the difference between your and your. Mr. Media, don't worry. I'm not judging you. I hope nobody is judging you by, you know, your or your. I mean, there's a lot of non-English speakers here, so, you know, we gotta respect everybody. Alright, we did the Shimano. No, that's not the name of the track. Let's see where we stopped. We just check the progress here. We're working on progress, so that's why we're doing the road rivals. It's 1300. We just have to post clean lap time. So there's few missing here, as you can clearly see. Venus, Seaside, Eto, Tateyama, Himanoyama, Tata, Coastline, and so on and so forth. So now we're going to go to Venus, and I don't know why. I wish they would count clean laps when you do races for the rivals, but they want you to come here to Rivals, Horizon Rivals, then select Road Racing. Look how many clicks. And then you got to remember what was the one you stopped. So I did now it's the Venus Sprint. Another long. I think now on all of them are long. Start to finish, like point A to point B, you know, not point A to point A. It's not like a track. They're like road. You don't know the difference between those words. Hello, Jerry. Hello. How's life? Pretty good, man. How about yours? We're commuting to our virtual home office. Couldn't be better. I couldn't join last time because I went to the 4th of July parade. Dude, that's a great reason. So I didn't go to a parade in the morning because I was live streaming, but we did go to an amazing barbecue in the afternoon. It was the most intense fireworks I've ever had in my life. Like, honest to God, I've never seen such incredible fireworks. That was the most intense fireworks I've ever seen in my life. You know, to the point that at some moments you go and think, is this right? It's like borderline unsafe. At least the road rivals are fun. I like these kind of tracks. You can do the auto drive, but why would I do that? Why would I do the auto drive? It's like getting in a Tesla and pressing the autopilot and not driving. What's the fun in that? GTA Online? Nah, man, I tried GTA Online in the past. It's hard because you get a lot of curse words, but you get like restricted like to older, mature audiences and that kind of stuff. Let me see comments. Have you got both wristbands and Explorer to go? Yes, I did. Everything is already to gold, Cayman. And we're now just working on our 100% completion. I can't stand that we just click on the journal and it just takes us... Yeah, right? If that would be perfect. If you would click on the journal and go to that Rivals, that'd be perfect. I don't need to go to one place, see what I'm missing, then go to the next one. I don't understand. Guys, go check Upshift. He's got a giveaway. He's going to give a full sim racing set whenever he reaches 1,000 subscribers. The good news is 1,000 people, you know, against you, not 500 million people like Mr. Beast. You can have a real chance of winning. Go check Upshift is on the chat, talking Upshift26. Go give him a subscribe, and you are, you know, you're entering to compete for that whole sim rig. Not a rig, the set, the wheel, the pedals, that. All right, let's go to the next one. Road. Irokawa Festival Venus. We did the Venus, right? Yes. Festival Venus. Now we got to do the Seaside Park Sprint. No matter what I do when I play this, I have a G9 20. I always slide off the road, or maybe I just need to update the... Maybe try... This car has an amazing downforce. This is the WTAC Porsche. Pretty good car. Oh, auto drive disqualifies Rivals lap. It makes sense. I mean, why would you just go for auto drive here? Doesn't make any sense, but, you know, to each their own. What are your thoughts on Forza Horizon 6 compared to 5, just in general, Joshua? Okay, so I think the visuals are pretty similar in terms of graphics, but I like the visuals in Japan a little better. Just that there is more changes, like you have mountains, you have roads, you have downtown areas that are really big. I like that. You have countryside, you have all sorts of places. And Forza Horizon 5 is very similar overall. I prefer Forza Horizon 6, to be honest. One thing I don't like in either is the fact that the developer doesn't care about improving their compatibility with steering wheels, you know, other stuff, like the triple monitor. Why don't they just work on triple? It's not like they're an indie developer that doesn't know how to do that. I mean, they have the money power. They're the most, you know, they were one of the most, or not the most played game this year. Like, come on, work on triples, man. People want to play, and some people have triple sets. Ooh, oh. You can't touch the wall. Let me see the comments while I'm here. Yes, all the Smash, all the signs, all the mascots. I'll show you the progress when we finish. Yeah, so we're doing all the maps. We're doing everything. I want to get 100% completion. I want to get to all the little things completed. You just got to be careful here, because if I want to finish this, you got to pay a little attention, because I get distracted. I don't have the racing line, as you can tell. And I'm not one to start now. And I do use my engine brake quite aggressively. So yes, before you go and say, oh, but that's unrealistic. Yes, this is Forza. Just chill. It's an arcade game. Yeah, I mean, racing line is okay if you really don't want to worry about things. I like trying to figure out the best, you know, way to do it, and making mistakes. I don't mind doing that, and learning the track. And I think you can't learn anything or no tracks if you don't have the racing lines. Because when you make mistakes, you go like, okay, so I need to slow down a little more here. I need to take this corner a little sharper, and that kind of stuff. Where'd you get the Cadillac wheel? On eBay? This car has a lot of top speed here that I'm competing against. Not a lot of cornering, but a lot of top speed. We're gonna be faster than him, but not because of our top speed. All right, let me see comments. Bro, I can't spell. I missed the other. Are you doing all maps? Yes. USA only, I'm paying out of pocket. Yeah, go support him. He's doing that because he wants, you know, to award somebody with a full set and, you know, obviously get some followers, which is fair. Who put that wall there? Absolutely. I don't know who did that. But it's the wheel, the pedals, and the shifter. Yes, I think that's it. I gotta ask Upshift, though. Racing line runes, to be honest. Low-key could be a G29 or SE-Tech La Prima bundle. Where'd you get the Cadillac wheel? I answered that. Did you see any other type of wheels? Poseidon, I have 14, man. I have the real Volvo here. This is also fully functional. All the buttons work. I have a BMW here. I have this wheel because I have this car. I have a Cadillac CT5e. I don't have a BMW F30, but I do have the Volvo S60. And the Lamborghini here. Got the Lambo. This is the Revolto or also the Temerario. They're the same. Just one button is different. All right, let's go to... Oh, it's snowing. I love when it's snowing. Okay, well, let me show you the progress. Somebody was talking about progress. So we are 54,000 points out of 71,000 here. And we are 33,000 out of 44,000. We're more than halfway through. I don't know why it's not looking like, you know, proportionally. You see here, there's like almost halfway, but the numbers are more. So, you know, most of the things here are completed. All gold, all 3 stars. So we're working now on the road rivals. We're going to do the dirt rivals and the cross-country rivals. That's what we're working on right now. This was at 200 when I started. Now it's at 650. The next one is the Ito Sprint. So let's go and do the Ito. Ito Sprint. Venus. There you go. The Goliath is going to be a pain. Imagine getting close to the end and crashing. Yeah, then you just go a little slower. They're not asking you to beat the rivals. They're asking you for a clean lap. That's one thing a lot of people get wrong with some of the things. You got to read the instructions, and I don't do that myself. Like, for instance, when I was doing the delivery, you got to watch out if you got to drift, if you got to show off skills, what you have to do. And I would often miss that. Thank you, YG Oliver. Thank you. If someone else is asking, you should answer again. I always answer several times, Cranks, but there's a limit when people ask the same question, the same person, not different people. So I think I can hit things, not walls. So it's okay if I hit like fences, that kind of stuff is fine. But I cannot hit a wall. If I hit a wall, that's flagged and that's done. Like this person in front of us did the best time in 16 minutes. I don't know how. We'll see if we can do a little better. We're fighting a ghost. They must have flew off of a cliff or something. Don't touch the... Ooh, I was so close to touching that wall over there. I can't touch the walls. The wall is lava. I want to go fast, but I don't want to touch the walls. And I got to look at the map because I don't have the racing lines on, as you can clearly see. And I'm not reading the comments right now because I'm racing and I don't want to crash into the wall. I have to redo this thing. We're all good, flat out here. I think we can do this one flat out. This one, I think we're gonna just lift a little and lower a gear. There we go. Yeah, I do very aggressive downshift, and the reason is simple. Don't worry about the engine. The transmission is not gonna break. The engine brake helps you slow down quite a lot. Let's see. Wild setup. Thank you, Azizel. Thank you. Oh, don't worry, Upshift. You guys can talk. I don't mind. Talking is good. Upshift, hopefully I win. Oh, nice. Hope you guys win. I mean, I can't, put favoritism, but I hope you guys have a fair chance. Flag is automatic lose. I get why they do it, but it can be frustrating. Yeah, it's frustrating, but at least when you do it clean, you get the points. Hey, Jerome, how you doing, man? Mr. Media, Half-Life definitely has the wow factor to keep people here in a real car setup. The only thing, it's countless questions of how and how much, which Upshift is on top of. Yeah, I don't mind the questions. Like I always said, one of the main purposes of my channel is sharing everything that I know with everybody. So that's why I make tutorials. That's why I answer questions. That's why I really go the extra mile and try to combine every chat here and answer you guys. I really like to talk to you. So Tateyama, do we have to do the Goliath on this one? Yes, we do. Oof. Those last two are gonna be nice, but let's go. Tateyama is next. A little shorter. Let's go. See questions. Can I play races with you, Xavier? Yes, you can. All you have to do is join my membership on my channel. I do only play Convoy with members of my channel, like Upshift here, Nick, who just got here. Hey, Nick, how you doing, man? Oh, man, the seat covers, dude, I got last week. Do you recognize the color? I don't know if you know this is Atacama. Get the lights just right. Look at this. This is the original Atacama in Volvo's S60R. And this company called Coverland USA sent me the covers. I'm making a video this week that I'm posting about the covers. I think was Thursday last week. How do you get the accelerator and the rev limiter to work? Well, the accelerator is easy. This is a Moza SRP2. This is just a Moza controller. The gauge clusters, I have a tutorial on my channel. Could you buy me a Moza KS, bro? Do you want fries with that, Tigrita? Nah, man, I can't do that for you. Sorry. Can you explain braking with the motor? Yes. So when you reach a corner, you can use the brakes only. But if you use the engine, the game is not realistic, and it will do the engine braking, but it will be like an extraordinary braking. You'll see me doing, just lower the gears. If you're going to a very tight corner, just go to first. Don't care if it's a money shift. Just don't go from fifth to first on a H pattern, because that will make you spin. But go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 really quick, and you'll be good to go. You'll see me doing. All right, let's go. Oop. Let's not go. Let's try it again. I was not paying attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Cool. See what I did? I went 2 gears down, again. That helps. And also, remember, this is a rivals challenge. You gotta post a clean lap, not the fastest lap around. But I'm going faster because if you post a clean lap, even if the person has a faster lap, you passed them. You win that challenge because you got a clean lap. That's what they care about. Cleanliness. Cleanliness? Oh man, that's a complicated word for me. It sounds awful when you're doing that. Anybody that drives a manual car will cringe, but you do what you gotta do. It's an arcade game, after all. And that's a great tip. If you are struggling with slowing down in the corners, use the engine brake. Obviously, you got to use a manual transmission for that, either paddle shifter or H pattern, but, you know. Oh, I hate this part. This is my kryptonite in this game. I always miss it here. I'm gonna go extra slow here. Like I said, it's my kryptonite. I hate this part. I'm gonna go super slow next time. No worries, Xavier. Yeah, I'm not putting this behind a paywall because I want to, you know, put it behind a paywall. It's just to avoid trolling, man. And I can't trust anybody on the internet nowadays, unfortunately. That's the truth. Thank you, man. I like the Cadillac steering wheel, not because it looks good with this dashboard in particular, but I love this steering wheel. I bought the car last November, and I was like, I gotta have that steering wheel. And it turned out to be great because it has the shift light, which is the old Super Cruise. Obviously, it's not, Cadillac doesn't have a shift light there. This is a Super Cruise, but it's very useful. And then the paddle shifter is also very useful. Okay, through the snow, we're going to take a little bit easier now. Okay, now we're good. All right. Let's see. Comments are coming. We need Dacia. Why do we need a Dacia? Xavier, it's a few bucks. You can join teams. Nah, it's all right, man. I mean, I'm not here just, you know, begging for membership. Obviously, I love when you guys join my membership. I give you extra content. I give you guys, like, access, you know, to me pretty much all the time. I answer everybody's question, but I do tend to prioritize my members. You guys can race with me, but it's out of, you know, saying thank you. I do really appreciate when people send me, like, Xavier, thank you for the flow state. I just saw it. I'm so sorry I missed it. Thank you for the jewels, dude. I am really appreciative of that. Bach, 850. Yes, I do have the Volvo here as well, but I like this Cadillac, as I was explaining. I just, now I have some times from you to lose. Guys, be right back. No worries, man. POV Max Verstappen after yesterday's DNF. Can you imagine Max Verstappen playing this game? That'd be funny. He does play Assetto Corsa, but Assetto Corsa, it's a little more realistic. But I'd love to see him playing this game. Okay, we did the Ito. I think that was the Tateyama, right? I'm kind of lost now. I hate that. See, they could have, like, something telling me I did this. I have a time. Like, just anything. I gotta check before. I don't want to redo it. Because once you start, it takes a while to get back. So let's check here. Road Rivals. Now we need, yeah, Tateyama was done. Shimano Yama is the next one. And Rivals, Horizon, Road, and Shimano Yama. There we go. Shimano Yama Sprint. Let's go. Oh, dude, thank you for the super chat, man. Hampus Enderberg, thank you, man. And thank you for the sunshine, Xavier. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you guys supporting and helping out. I really appreciate you guys. I don't like when people hit my car all the time. I was in a convoy. Exactly, Xavier. Like, convoys are fun, but they gotta be friends. You gotta know that they're not doing that on purpose. Otherwise, it becomes frustrating. Like, I have, you know, Upshit here, Cookie Gamer. There's, like, Military Bacon. There's a bunch of people that join me here. But I know they're friends, and they're not doing anything on purpose. let's get going here on this challenge in Shimano Yamaha. Pretty fast corner. I could have gone flat out, I think. But I want to avoid the wall, so I'm being a little bit more conservative. So if you guys see me slowing down more than I have to, it's just that I'm trying to post a clean lap. I don't mind if I'm not the fastest in the world. I want to post a clean lap. And I don't have the racing lines here to help me out, so... What's the point of doing this? Is for the wristbands. No, I got the wristbands already. The point now is just completion. I want to get 100% completion in the game. So that's the point. Well, it's better than doing that delivery stuff. I hate the delivery work, but I finished it yesterday. Could have gone way faster there, but like I said, I'm not going for the world record. I'm going for a clean lap. And these are longer tracks. I want to be a little more careful. Okay, it's a straight line now. We can drop the hammer. Awesome. Let's see comments. Keep your comments coming. Every time I stop racing, I check the comments out, so don't worry. Power is back. I'm jumping on. Nice upshift. Can we do these together? So good. Is that real Cadillac dash? No, this is a real Volvo S60R dash with a real Cadillac CT5V dash. This is the real Volvo steering wheel that comes with this dashboard. All right. I saw you doing the delivery for 2 days. Dude, Liam, server error? I hope it clocked. Yeah, dude, that was way longer than I wanted. Way longer. Oh, dude, thank you for all the crystals and jewels. Dude, I really appreciate it, Xavier Corlett. Sorry, yes, Corlett. Victor Alvarado. Yes, sir. Ask away. How much is a setup like that? Dude, Gus. It's about $700 US. You can find on my channel. I have a tutorial and a full breakdown, full price breakdown. I detail everything that I know to everybody. All right, Shimano Yama done. Sata is next, and we are doing the Rivals stuff. Rivals. Road racing. Sata, where's Sata? Sata Sprint. So good, man. I love it. Thank you, sir. How do you do the dials? Cones McJones. I have a tutorial on my channel. It'll walk you through. Even if you're not trying to build one, you can check it out just for curiosity. I don't know. It explains the process and the logic and how you do it. Oh, thank you for the heart meat, Nick. I missed that. How's your day going so far, Nick? We haven't talked a lot, man. How's work going? Why are you repeating your PC specs, Victor? Oh, you got upshift. But guy, dude, we can't hit each other. I don't know if you're here. Okay, I think you're not here in this. But if we go together, stay away from me. I'll stay away from you. Fast corners here. Yeah, we're moving into longer races territory. Never. I know, man. I know. Good, bud. Same old stuff. Wait, just to finish this corner here. Oops. Same old stuff. Just chilling. Nice, man. You got sun? In the sun on the weekend? Oh, man. I know that's tough for you guys in the UK. Not the sunniest place around, right? I used to live in a city that was not very sunny. Don't miss it. Oh, don't. Oof. Don't hit the wall. That's all I'm asking. I don't mind slowing down extra hard. All right, let me see comments. Bro, I have the same car with the same painting. Nice, man. I like this livery. It's a Red Bull livery for this GT 3 RS. Does a cluster count the miles? Yes. Those miles are from, I think, today's live stream. Yeah, today's live stream for sure, because I restarted my computer before the start. Your brakes are well tuned. Dude, it's the engine brake, Makhosi. The trick here is we don't care about the engine. There's no engine damage and there's no transmission damage in this game. So just go for that money shift. You always wanted to do in a real car, do it here. Don't worry about it. Just go from 6 to 1 in a tight corner. This is an arcade game. If you try to be realistic with the gears, I mean, it's up to you. I don't see the point. So let me just double check. Oh, not that. Let me double check what was the, gosh dang. The last one I did. Okay, Rivals and Tateyama. Now we got to do the Coastline Sprint. Coastline Sprint. I like these. I don't hate them. I don't like the delivery, but these ones are fine. SATA Coastline Sprint. And we're almost done. Granted, those two last ones are going to be tough. That's a 23 miles, and that's a 53-mile race. Yeah, that'll be a little longer. Where do I live? I am in America. I am in Florida. Tampa Bay area in Florida. Can you teach me how to drift on a wheel and pedals and shifter, Xavier? Oh, man, I'm not the best drifter, you'll see. I am learning how to drift. So the way I'm learning is I'm practicing. And I go from point A to point B a lot of times in this game just trying to drift. Just trying to drift. You know, man, it's... You got to do, like, slowly, and you'll make a lot of mistakes, and eventually you'll start to get better. Alright, so we gotta beat the time in a clean lap, so that's why you'll see me slowing down a little bit too much sometimes. And I don't mind, like right now. Could have gone faster, yes. Am I looking for a world-breaking record? No, I'm not. Do I care if you criticize the way I downshift? I don't. And I don't have the racing lines on, so that's why sometimes I'm extra conservative. Like right now, I'm going to be first gear. Just go to first and just call it a day. That'll slow you down. Bro, please go in first-person camera. No, sir. It does not look good in my simulator. I will not do that. The first-person camera cannot be adjusted here, so I use the hood camera. And I'm okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, you can check out my other videos where I'm using the first-person camera in other games that are more friendly towards that. And that will be a wrap on this lap. All right, let me see more comments. Let me collect our reward. I got a mosquito bite yesterday. Oh man, it's scratching so much. That's one of the downsides of Florida. You go outside, depending on the time, you'll get mosquitoes biting you. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for answering the questions. Do you prefer rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive drift? Rear, VG. I don't know well how to do the all-wheel drive ones. I've tried, but I can't. There was an error again. Could not update. Okay, I hope it really recorded it. This is the second time I see it. Which one of the clusters then? What do you mean? This is a Volvo S60R. Which one? I would suggest the Volvo. I have the tutorial and the code available for you. So that's what I would suggest. But obviously there's others. You can find tutorials for the BMW E90, for instance. We did that. Did we just do the Tateyama or was it the Ito? Oh shit, I hate when that happens. Oh no, we passed this. Sea line, coastline. Okay, I think we did the coastline and we're gonna do the Tokyo. Okay, let's do the Tokyo. Yeah, that makes more sense. Just got Assetto Corsa. It's so good for drifting. Dude, Assetto Corsa is the best game out there for like all-around simulator. If you ask me, Assetto Corsa. Does the radio work? Mars test. Yes, everything works. The radio, the wipers, the turn signal, the buttons, everything is functional in the game. This game doesn't have functionality to add like a wiper. It doesn't have the mapping option, so I can't put here, but Assetto Corsa, Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck. Yes, in all of that, I can. Assetto Corsa is such a good game. From what people say, it's the best sim. I agree. It's the best because you can mod it, you can make it so updated. You can really work your magic in that game. Gotta be careful here with these. Gotta get a clean lap. Not crash, and this is a very tight corner circuit. I'm gonna baby the throttle, go slow, take my time, because oh no! Ooh. We're safe. I thought it was gonna hit the wall back there. Not a long track, but still, I don't want to redo things. Let's keep moving forward. Yeah, I'm being careful. I know I could go faster, but the faces I make, I'm glad I don't have a face cam. I squint and I go like, I'm gonna crash. I'm not looking at the comments. I'll check it out in a second. All right, now I can. Do I drift? Yes, I do drift here sometimes. Since I play on PlayStation 5, can I use it if I win? Oh, yes, I think you can on Upshift. That's a question for Upshift. From doing all wheel, okay, that's not for me. Getting a wheel for free, who wouldn't be happy? Absolutely. Car is fast. Yes, this car is very fast and a lot of downforce. This is my favorite car for these challenges because it does have crazy downforce. I'm from Brazil, Francisco. I'm from Brazil and I live in the United States, in Florida. Yes, FTG, I do drift. Do you have a rig for it? That's not to me. I want to do this track, keep it at it, and maybe get to the top 5. Yeah, I'm not searching for best times here, man. Applesauce. I'm just trying to get clean laps because I'm doing the progress, get 100% completion. So we're just You know, we're just cruising here. Obviously, I'm trying to be fast, but I'm not trying to be like the fastest person around. And we're getting to the last of the challenges here. So we did the coastline to Tokyo. Now it's the Shikisai, and then it's going to be 2 tough ones. So the Colossus and the Goliath. They're pretty long races. Dude, I almost always have my mouth open and I go like, I cringe and I will do faces. How much money do you have? I don't know, about 7 million, I think. I don't know. I'm not spending the money right now. We're going to do the house and the garage and the stuff later. I'm just, for now, I'm just racing. Why didn't you use the GT3 wheel? I don't know. I like the Cadillac. The GT3 wheel is perfect to play in, like, Assetto Corsa Competizione, but I like this one here. How come you don't use the car cam with the wheel and instead use the cam on the car bonnet? Because you can't move the camera in my setup. That makes a huge difference, Luke. I answered that. Bro, how much did that whole rig cost? $700, Kelvina. And I have a tutorial on my channel. Like, that'd be funny if I had, like, the camera just get the faces. Again, we're not searching for the best time. What we're doing here is clean lap. The target's 2 hours. Wait a minute, why do we have flowers here? We're in the snow season. This car doesn't have the best top speed, so 7 gear is the best. Even though it has 8 gears, when I get to the 8th gear, I lose speed. And I don't want to change my tuning because this car is not meant to be top speed. It's meant to corner very well and accelerate fast, so I can make up the time that I lost while accelerating. The graphics are good on that game, yes. I think they're among the best graphics out there today in any car game. Gran Turismo 7 is a pretty good contestant to this title, but this game has pretty good visuals. Cookie Gamer, how you doing, man? I'm doing rivals here just to get the points. So I'm not looking to beat times. I'm just looking for clean laps. Is wiring the cluster better with Arduino or ESP32? So my instructions on my channel are Arduino with CAN bus shield. You can do it in ESP32. Allegedly, it'll be faster because it has more power, but I would go with an Arduino because it's perfectly fine. It'll do what you need to do, and I have instructions for it. So it depends on you, Colm. Bro, is Grid Legends worth the money? Oh, man, I don't think I played it. Oh, thank you, Nick, for the eagle, and stay hydrated. Thank you for the jewels, buddy. You're always kind, man. You're always so kind. I need to tell Upship. He is here. He was here a minute ago.
Okay, Poseidon, what do you want to do next?
What I want to do next is finish the rivals. Let's go. So now comes one of the long ones. Make sure. Yes. Now, oh, not yet. Oh yeah, the Goliath and the Colossus. What is this? Horizon Festival Drag Strip are in the road rivals? Okay. We'll do that later. But now we're going to the Colossus. That's going to be a long one. Let's hope I have time to finish both today because it's almost 10 a.m. And as everybody know, I become a pumpkin at 10 a.m. And my carriage here becomes a pumpkin and just poof, goes away. What was that Porsche that you used? It's the Porsche GT3 WTAC. This one. And I just put a livery. But it's a WTAC. the best downforce other than the Lotus. But the Lotus doesn't have a lot of top speed, so I like this one a little better, but I could be using the Lotus as well. Oh yeah, there's a lot to do, McKay. A lot to do here. Let's go. That's a long one, so we're going to be extra careful on this one. Because it's 23 miles. Look at the mileage now. 90 miles. We're going to go to, well, add 23 miles. I don't know. This is about the length of Nordschleife. I think Nordschleife is 20-some miles. Well, at least you lose progress when you hit the walls. And this car is going to take a little longer because we don't have a lot of top speed. We're going to be cruising at 193 miles an hour in the Colossus and in the Goliath. Both very long races, but fun races. I think I can handle this corner and the next one. Put down, but you just got to be careful because I don't want to make a mistake and have to redo the whole thing. I see here the time ahead of me is 6 minutes. And we're going on the wrong way, I think, right? Or it's just one way here. They want you to go through, yeah, they want you to go through the American way, the right way of doing it. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you like what you see. Check out my tutorials. You can download my Apple CarPlay if you want. My Apple CarPlay displays information about your computer, your game, and Waze and whatnot. And I have it on my channel. Pretty simple download. You're more than welcome to check it out. Good day. And the whole build, behind the scenes, a lot of stuff is available on my channel. So we're doing the Colossus right now, so if you're joining now, I know my transmission is telling me to shift, but if I go to 8th gear now, it's going to reduce the speed. We're at 200 miles an hour. Going to go, and it's going to go 198. My transmission is not tuned for speed. It's tuned for acceleration. And we're going to be extra careful here. I don't care if we slow down too much, because it's a 20-mile race. I don't want to crash and have to redo it. Because the purpose now is post a clean lap. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I do live streams every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you just want to see the live streams, that's fine. I'm gonna be here. If you want to see the tutorials, it's there. If you want to talk to me on Discord, it's on the description. I help people build their simulators. That's one of the main purposes of my channel, other than having fun and commute to my home office in the morning, which is what I'm doing right now. Got to be extra careful in this tight corners here. Yes, they're at 120 hertz. 4K, 120 hertz. All of them are 65-inch. The good news is, nowadays, access to 120 hertz is not that bad. I spent roughly around $650 on each TV when I bought them. Alright, let's go, let's go. We're about, oh, just, it's laps, so it doesn't tell me the percentage I've done yet. Ah, thank you, Cringe. Thank you, sir. I do have tutorials on my channel if you're interested, so go check them out. Alright, we're doing the Colossus, so it's a 23-mile race. We started with 90 miles on the odometer. We did 13 now. So there's still about, what, 10 miles to go? We're more than halfway through. And I cannot touch the wall, so I'm being conservative and slowing down a little more than I have to, because I'm doing the rivals, and rivals is not just about beating your rivals, it's also about posting clean lap times. That's the real progress that they want to see you do. 60 FPS? Yeah, 60 for most sim racing games is actually fairly good. I want to stay on the wrong side of the road, or the right side of the road. If you're like me and live in America. Thank you, Nick, for the heart. All right, let's give it a little bit of a... I don't think we need now. We're good here. This is a very fast track around, but the Colossus is easy compared to the Goliath. The Goliath has a lot of turns and twists, and that one is going to be the tough one. 53 miles. Like almost me going to the beach from where I live. How many miles? We got 109 miles, so we are near the end, I think. I'm gonna lift. I don't want to crash right now. We're doing so well. We're almost done. Flatbreak, I saw a setup today that where someone credit card in 3 and put in the middle of this ribbon. Oh man, I love these. That's crazy that your GPU is trained on your GPU. Yeah, it is. Do you do manual outside streams or codes? What do you mean codes? What am I? Stop. Yeah, I'm lifting a little. I think we're pretty close to the end now. Looking at the mileage. Almost there. Have I eaten breakfast today? No, I always drink just coffee. I just drink coffee and come. What I do is I will make a protein shake sometimes after my live stream. But I don't usually eat like food in the morning. I just drink my coffee and go. Okay, that's the end of the race right there. We did it. The Colossus first try. And it matched the miles. Nice. Let me see some of the comments here. And I did beat Cookie Gamer. Cookie Gamer, will you accept that? No, you're gonna pass me. This car does not have any top speed. I'm just going through the corners. Do you do manual tuning outside of stream? Okay, yes, got your question now, Yubei. Yes, I do manual and codes, depending on what. Like, I did the AE86 Forza Edition with the code, but this one is manual. I tuned it myself. Like, my car that I drift, I manually tuned. I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question. I was racing, so my brain is kind of like, you know, just going here. You don't like coffee? Oh, I love coffee. Yeah, yesterday I did a code for the AE86, but this one, for instance, is a manual. I can go and change it if I need it. I beat you. It's gonna be just by a little. Now we have the last one of the big ones for this Rivals Challenge. I think I have time, but it's gonna be a 53-mile, the Goliath. And that one is a tough one because it goes through tight corners. So, man, I hope I don't screw it up. We're gonna be extra careful here. We're not aiming for top best time ever in the world. We're aiming for completion and not hitting the wall. The clean lap, that's what they want. Slow Lane Productions. There is another nice guy. Go check him out. People on TikTok, go check this guy out. He's on YouTube as well. Has a Honda Civic, and you are now building, if I'm not mistaken, a rig for your wife. Isn't that true, Slow Lane Productions? Imagine if you hit a wall in the Goliath right before the finish line. Don't do that, McKay. That's called That's called like jinxing. Let me, oh, not that. I want to tune. Let me just go for the tune here and check if I can. I think what we're going to do, we're going to get the lower pressure so we have extra drift whenever those corners come. I don't care about the top speed. The arrow is already on the max, and the speed is for acceleration. So this is what we're going to do. I lower the tire pressure so we have even more grip. So let's go. 53 miles of race or time attack. Here we go. Go! Thank you, the Bean Brother. Where's the sound? What happened? I just hear the engine. I mean the air. I don't hear the engine, so what the hell? Got a glitch. Because I hear the other sounds. Oh man, are we gonna do the whole Goliath with a... No, let's see if restarting will work, because we're at the beginning of the Goliath. What happened? Oh, Slow Lane, why aren't you streaming, man? A Chrysler steering wheel? No. No, still not. What? Let's quit the event. Let's do it again. I don't know what's going on. Let's back out. Let's see if the sound is working. Oh, man, really? I have little time. No, it's not an electric car. It's an engine car. Okay, the engine works. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Come on, Goliath. Be good, Goliath. You see, this is engine. This is a GT3 WTAC. Can you show me your wheel settings? They're all standard here. In the pit house, I have 80% force seat back, 540, and 100% spring back. CT4 front clip. What do you mean? No, it's a CT5V steering wheel with a Volvo S60R interior. Randy. Let's see. I hear the engine. Okay, back. It's a cue for me shifting gears also, so... We're going to be extra careful with the corners because I don't want to crash. I don't want to have to restart the whole race. The 53-mile race. What was the mileage when we started? 116. So that's going to be 169-ish. I lowered the tire pressure as well, so this gives us more grip that I might need for especially tight corners. So remember to hit that like button because I'm doing a 53-mile lap here. Like going to the Nordschleife for 2 laps. And I can't touch the wall. So that's the rule, can't touch this. But I can really abuse the transmission. As you guys will see, I do very aggressive downshifts because the engine doesn't brake and I don't care about the transmission here. What I care about is the engine braking abilities of the game. And that's like a hack, if you will, because you can use your brakes and use the downshifting to really like put an anchor whenever you need to slow down. And I will need my my good friend moderators to help me out with the questions because I'm paying attention here, guys. And as you can see, I don't have the racing line. Not a lot of people notice it, but I am driving looking at the map, so I have to figure out how much I have to slow down and on each corner. And I have to post a clean lap here. Gonna slow down this little corner a little. I don't think we need a lot, but just being extra safe. Oh man, the Goliath is so long. Why does, when you shift to 7th gear, the show thing disappears? Oh, because the gear cluster is hard coded by Volvo for only 6 gears. You see, Volvo has a 6-speed manual transmission on this car, not a 7 or 8. So they never thought the possibility of somebody using that for shifting beyond 6. So there's no code for that. I can try any code in the world, and this thing will always show 1 through 6. And for a fun fact, if I'm on 10th gear, it will show 1 because it sees the 1, but it doesn't understand the 0. Thank you, Mahmoud. I'm being extra careful here. I'm not going for the best lap time in this. What I'm trying to do is I gotta beat a clean lap time. I cannot hit the wall. If I hit the wall, I'm flagged, it's over. I have to restart a 53-mile race, so I don't want to do that. So we're gonna be extra careful here. And this is all around the Forza Horizon 6 map. The Goliath is the longest race. I can hit like barriers, I cannot hit walls. So if I hit like a guardrail, that's okay. Yeah, I know, super slow, but I don't care. 53 miles, guys. Just remember that whenever you think, oh, he doesn't know how to drive. I know how to drive. I'm just trying to be extra careful. You would too. And this is my last run of today. I have to start working in like a minute, which I'm not going to be. So this is the only chance I have today for finishing this. So I have an extra down 4C car. This is the Porsche GT3 RS with the WTAC pack. And it's tuned for max downforce, for lower PSI on the tires. Okay, I don't want to miss that corner because I just did. Hope it doesn't fail. I just can't miss the checkpoints. If I miss a checkpoint or use a rewind, also game over. Now comes the hardest part, because there's parts that you have a lot of corners. There's the Touge part. That's, oh man. We're still like far from the end. And no racing lines adds to the challenge. Yeah, extra careful through here. The walls are very close and they can hurt you. Like, meaning you'll be having to do it all over again. Whoever's done the Goliath knows this is a very long track. The race is actually a little bit easier because even if you miss, you don't get like disqualified for touching the wall. So no pressure, my only shot. Thank you, TSG Raptor. I'm missing a lot of comments, guys, because I'm really focused here. I don't want to do this 53-mile race again. But Nick, Upshift, Cookie Gamer, Slow Lane Productions, there's a lot of good people out in the chat helping out with the questions. I do get a lot of the same questions, so, you know, they know the answers by heart now, by now. If you watch my live streams every day, you also know the answer, so if you can chime in if you want. I have tutorials on my channel. I share everything that I know. I don't gatekeep information, so that's why I'm an open book. And this is not like the Colossus. The Colossus has a long straight, so you can talk. Here I have a lot of very tight corners that I have to worry about, like the next one. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I do have tutorials, and I live stream every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to know what time is it in your time, just look at my clock and my gauge cluster above. It should say something 10:04, and that is the time now here in Florida. So just take 2 hours away in your local time, and that's the time I start my live streams every day, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, roughly. Some days I'll start at 7:30, some days at 8:15. You know, life. Oh, I hate this part. I'm gonna go super slow here. I always crash in this part. I don't know why. My kryptonite, so forgive me if I am going to go super slow here. Like literally, while I was doing a race for this Rivals Challenge, and I got to this part, I crashed. And I had been like with a great record all throughout. Okay. I hate that part, man. It goes around the entire map. Yes, sir. But not just the entire map on the highway. It goes on the entire map around the bends and corners of Japan. And I am being extra careful. Yes, I know. And I know I repeat myself a lot. It's just that there's a lot of people that join all the time, and new people, you know, didn't hear. All right, we're doing okay. What's the mileage? 137 miles. We were at 106. Was it that? 16? I don't recall now. 16. So whoever's good at math, add about 53 miles to 116. That's the mileage we're gonna get at the end of this race. Yes, the odometer works, and it matches the real track here. And if you give me something, I really appreciate you. The gold coin, like for instance the one, I am sorry, I can't really look at the chat, and my TTS for donations not working. I wish it was. That would be very helpful. Mr. Gear. Yes, the miles actually go up, and they're in sync. So I started this challenge with 116 miles on the partial odometer down there. And now, I don't know, I'm not looking to the mileage right now. But add 53 miles to that 116, that's the mileage we should get by the end, roughly. Lots of tight corners. Ooh, don't go there. I'm being a little more careful than I should for some corners, but sometimes you're just not paying attention well. That's the problem of not having the racing lines on. All right. This car has great downforce though. And I lowered the tire pressure to about 15 psi. So this hurts my top speed, but totally helps with the cornering abilities of this car. I remember when I was here in the Goliath doing the actual race. Oh man, long lap, long lap. Ooh, a little understeer there, too fast for that corner. That's why I'm being a little conservative, but sometimes I make mistakes. I'll slow down a little more here. Yeah. Whew. People are talking about my speedometer, right? I saw something stops at 160. Yeah, just like any regular car, if you tune it and go past your top speed, it'll stop. It just stops right there. Oh, I thought, for a second I thought the race was gonna go the other way. Oh my goodness. What's the mileage? 148, so it'd be 169 when we get to the end, around. Alright, we're going. 149 miles, so about what, maybe 20-ish miles to go? No, less, right? I don't know, I'm lost in my mileage. Alright, we're going. Oh my goodness, it's long. $52. Ooh, slow down, fly brick. Okay, so lots of tight corners again. Not tight, but not flat out, I guess. You don't want to crash into the lake out of the blue and have to restart a 53 freaking miles rivals challenge.
Ooh. Pay attention at the map, buddy. Okay, careful here. No wall touching. I know I'm gonna slow down more, but I'm not. I don't want to destroy my record right now, as we are reaching the end, or we passed the halfway point already. Whew. Yeah, I gotta go. But I don't have a meeting at least, so I'm good. I can stay up a little late. I will stay too late today anyways, because I gotta finish a few things this week. I got 4 reports this week to finish. And I don't mind staying up until late. I actually like it's quieter. Careful there. 13. I don't think I crashed into anything yet, not even a barrier, because barriers are okay. You can't touch walls or rewind, but I don't want to push my luck. What's the mileage? 56, so roughly 13 miles to go. I think roughly 14 miles to go to the end of this 53-mile race. Missed a gear. That was not a strategy, that was a gear miss. I admit when I'm wrong. There's a lot of time to gain here. I'm not even close to the edge of the limit of this car, but I don't care. We're going for finishing without touching. All right. 60, so 9 miles to go, roughly. Roughly 9 miles. It doesn't tell the percentage because this is a lap. We do freedom units here in America. Ooh, slow down. I'm so happy I have great brakes and downforce. I'd be cooked already if that wasn't the case. This car has an anchor. It's glued to the road. Well, I kind of understand kilometers. I was born in Brazil, so Brazil uses kilometers as the unit. What I did when I came here was not converting, so I don't convert things into kilometers. What I do is I try to learn what does it represent in my brain, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you look at something and you know it's like 12 inches, well, you know because your brain kind of calibrated for that. That's what I try to do. Because I see some folks that will come here to the US, they will change their cars, for instance, because nowadays cars can go either kilometers or miles, whatever you want. I mean, one of those two. And they will change it, but they will never learn. Like, Waze will say turn in 300 meters. But then the sign on the road will say 0.1 mile. I don't know. Oh yeah, the metric system is way easier, man. It's logical. You know, a millimeter, a centimeter, a meter, a kilometer, you know, you go in logical steps up. In Miles' world, in the Imperial world, you have like yards and inches and miles, and none of them talk to each other, feet and stuff. Like, A feet doesn't represent anything in yards. That's why it's so confusing to folks. Oof. Too close. Am I getting too comfortable? Gotta maybe go back and slow down a little. Yeah, you can't round it. You can't half it sometimes. Too slow. That's okay. I'm not going for super speed. I'm going for finishing. 66, so 3 more miles. 3 or 4 more miles, roughly. We're almost there, so we've got to be extra careful now. I missed a metric ton of comments, so I apologize. But I know my good friends, Nick, Upshift, Cookie Gamer, they're all doing a great job answering your questions. I glance in the comments here and there, but I can't look, especially now. I'm so close. I see the end. The end is close. 69, that's exactly where I said it would be. Nice! Whew. We did not beat my friend McKay in time, but I did beat him because I did not touch the wall. Oh, wow. That was tense, I gotta say. It kept me up my toes. But it was good. We only have now 3 to finish and get the whole, credit for the rivals, but I can't finish today. I think I was racing you, McKay, yeah. Where'd you get the setup, Ruben? You have to build it yourself. I have a tutorial on my channel. 53 miles
Okay,
race.
Poseidon, what do you want to
That
do?
was long. Without touching the wall. No touching walls allowed. Okay, we did that. We're still not done with the collection journal here. So what we were doing right now is we're going here and we're finishing everything. So the one that I'm finishing right now is the road rivals. There's still 3 to go. So we did the Colossus. Now we have the drag strips here. Those are the last 3 missing. And once they're done, we get the credit, 500 points for this whole thing. We get the Cayman GT4 RS, and that's gonna be it for this part. We're trying to finish 100% of the game. We're on our way. We do have here a few things to finish, but the Legends is at 55,000 points out of 71,000, and we have the Master Explorer at 33,000 out of 44,000. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys did hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I'll be back tomorrow for more live stream. If you want to see my tutorials behind the scenes and download my Apple CarPlay, just go to my channel, check it out. That's pitiful. And you'll be able to get it. Dimitri, I'm doing great, man. How about yourself? The one and only. Thank you for the gold coin. Do the AC vents work? LOL. All the buttons here, the wipers, everything works, but the AC is not blowing air because I don't really need it. 15,000 again. God dang it. All right. So we did it. Let's go now and exit the game, and I will say my final goodbye. Let me just clear my messages here. I hate seeing these. Okay, did that. There's a badge here. We're almost done with all the badges. Yeah, we're getting close, fellas. Getting close. And then we're going to go back to our original scheduling where we play a set of course American Truck Simulator, and we're going to come back here and play all the others. TT Torres, you're going to be muted, my friend. Don't do that. You don't need to spam, buddy. It's just unnecessary. 24 hours for you because it's the end of the live stream. All right. What time are you on, Upshift? I think he's on Eastern as well. All right, guys. Love your faces. I will see you on the next one. Make sure you hit that like button before you go and subscribe. Goodbye.